associate with Ghislaine Maxwell, who you essentially like your Doug Band. She was the body man to Epstein. Doug Band was the body man to you. And why would you allow Ghislaine Maxwell to associate with your daughter up until, I don't know, 2004, 2015? You knew he was a bad guy. Why would you allow your daughter?
Excuse me, what's the period in which you're saying he would have known that Jeffrey Epstein
after
was
2008? So up until Ghislaine Maxwell was involved with CGI until what, 2015? And we confirmed today that he had a dinner with Ghislaine Maxwell in LA in 2014. So he's still hanging out with a close associate, the closest associate to convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
But
I guess the question is why.
But question, excuse me.
Because they don't get any security briefings or nothing. It's not like 24. It's more like the Beverly Hillbillies. They just take somebody out to the cement pond. If they sink, they know they're a witch. That's it. Like that's how the government works.
Yeah, he interrupts with but, not with no.
Yeah, but
but
I don't
however,
remember that, so it doesn't count.
Yeah. But listen, we don't give a fuck. Shut up, bitch. That's what I would do if I was this rich and 80 years old. I'd just be like, yeah, I just came here, just tell you to go fuck yourself, and then just piss on the table in front of me and walk out.
Right, he only got a good few years ahead of him anyways.
What are you gonna do? What you gonna do?
look at how messed up his nose is.
Came to the wedding.
Yeah.
No, that was I didn't even
Old man Krusty's.
Why are you putting words in my mouth? You're smarter than that.
No. Thank you.
Let's roll this back.
I think
this is a good exchange.
The body man. We're aware in 2008 that Jeffrey Epstein was having sex with kids, and you knew of his close association with Ghislaine Maxwell.
And that's not true. See, there's no evidence of that. That's what Denizen pointed out yesterday. Is they're making these accusations with zero substantiated evidence whatsoever. And they're able to do that just because the guy's dead and they can't be sued with, for defamation. I mean, I guess they could buy his estate, but how are you going to do that?
Why would you still associate with Ghislaine Maxwell, who you essentially like your Doug Band? She was the body man to Epstein. Doug Band was the body man to you. And why would you allow Ghislaine Maxwell to associate with your daughter up until, I don't know, 2004, 2015? You knew he was a bad guy. Why would you allow your daughter?
Excuse me, what's the period in which you're saying he would have known that Jeffrey Epstein
after
was a bad guy?
2008? So up until Ghislaine Maxwell was involved with CGI until what, 2015? And we confirmed today that he had a dinner with Ghislaine Maxwell in LA in 2014. So he's still hanging out with a close associate, the closest associate to convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
but excuse
And I
me.
guess my question
Excuse me. Is the question why Maxwell came to the wedding? Is that the question?
no, that was I didn't even
That needs some clipping right there.
Why are you putting
Oh, no, we didn't even bring up the wedding. We're just talking about the fact that, like, so there's no security checks on the former president's daughter? This is the worst Liam Neeson movie ever.
She even went on vacation.
Don't they have guards with them anyways?
She even
Or, like,
went on
protection?
vacation with Maxwell.
Yes. And no one pays any attention. It's just like, listen.
But
this
she
will
was
all
just a
blow
plus
over.
one for somebody invited to the wedding.
Okay. They don't do
Yeah,
any security
bullshit.
checks on the former president, probably multimillionaire, if not billionaire. He's got none of the security people check the people that she's going on vacation with.
Hey, as somebody that works as a proper security, I've worked at parties and we check lists and we check and verify who's on the list. So if they're not doing that, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
One of two things. Either they're a bunch of liars, which is the most likely, or they are just literally skimming by the skin of their teeth to not have people abducted. That's why I believe that terrorism isn't real. I believe that if terrorism was real, there would be way more terrorist attacks. But it's not real. It's your own governments doing these things to make you scared and be scared of terrorism that doesn't actually exist.
Yep. They got to instill fear.
That's what I believe.
words in my mouth? You're smarter than that.
No. Let me Thank you. finish. I think, first of all, when the wedding occurred, she was with Ted White, and she was for several more years. We did not know when Epstein was arrested that she was still involved with him. I think that clears a lot of this
How
up. We
about
didn't
that she was ever involved with him?
know-
Oh my God.
There's a logical explanation. He did-
So there's your fucking Five Eyes and Patriot Act. They're not even paying attention to any of this.
Dude, Clinton knows he was on that plane and Maxwell instructed one of the girls to rub his neck. It was just a neck rub. And she
Oh, but-
looked old enough, so hey. Fucking A. It's bullshit.
Oh, this is almost over.
Didn't know. And
Mhm.
I'm sorry for what she did and what she allowed her life to become.
Why would
Now
you be
she's
sorry
over
for it if you're
Yeah,
not
one
complicit?
final-
Whoa. Why would you say that you're sorry for someone else doing something that you weren't aware of? Sounds like some guilt there. Sounds like some
Exactly.
guilt that you know that's something that oh no. I don't say I'm sorry that somebody said something on my panel that made someone sad. I'm not sorry that no. Why would I be sorry that someone else said something on my panel that made you feel bad? That don't make no sense. That's fucking manipulative as shit.
What question? I promise I'm done. I was severely and heavily duped by an individual in my life about 2.5 years ago. It's very publicly well known. You graduated from Georgetown and Yale, correct?
Yeah.
How do you think Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein duped so many powerful and smart people, fully connected, powerful people all around the world?
I really don't know. But I don't know. I've thought about it a lot. And if you can figure it out, I'd like to know. But
Thank you, Mr. President. And Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Point of privilege.
I would like to say, since you made a great deal out of all this Ivy League stuff, I'm also the last president ever to live in a place without indoor plumbing.
There's a full statement which we'll be happy to provide for the record that it might be that Representative Mace is unaware of, but the full statement says President Clinton knows nothing about the terrible crimes Jeffrey Epstein pleaded guilty to Florida some years ago, or those with which he's recently been charged. In 2002 and 2003, President Clinton took a total of 4 trips on Jeffrey Epstein's airplane, 1 to Europe, 1 to Asia, 2 to Africa, which included stops in connection with the work of the Clinton Foundation. Staff and supporters, Secret Service detail traveled with him on his trips. He had 1 meeting with Epstein in his Harlem office, 2002. Around the same time, he made a brief visit to New York. That was the full statement. Ms. Mace was selecting portions out of the statement or relying on an article which only shows certain portions of the full statement.
Ms. Linda from Florida.
Mr. President, I just wanted to do a couple of follow-ups. Regarding your personal conversations with Mr. Epstein, you said that he wanted to discuss economic and political questions. Was there ever a particular region of the world or topics that he wanted to recur address?
I do remember that he was interested in the 2 places that I was setting up the AIDS work in Asia and Africa. In Asia, he wanted to know if I thought it was going to be the 18th century and the thing would be sustainable. And in Africa, he wanted to know whether I believed that you could have broad-based prosperity there, whether they could achieve something that they'd never achieved before.
It seems that Mr. Epstein also had asked a similar question about America's prosperity and economic policy. Did you feel that when he was asking questions, particularly maybe pertaining to the regulation of our stock market and or derivative trading, did he on a number of occasions come back to that and maybe pick your brain about policy or future policy here in the United States?
No more than any other big issue. I knew that, I mean, everybody lives in New York with money and he made his money advising Les Wexner, so he had to be interested in markets.
Okay, and then I know that Ghislaine was a little bit more probably chatty with you. Did she ever share a similar interest to Mr. Epstein on economics or political topics of discussion? Were there any reoccurring topics that you felt that she was wanting to focus on?
Not that I noticed.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Just see the way chat went into the chats. I just want to caveat that this is supposed to be say of the victim. It's a continuation of a sentence.
No, that's
No,
not
I
what
know.
that's
I
saying.
know. It's a continuation of a sentence.
Fuck.
However, this may have showed up in chats. This is not. See, it's of credibility
Yeah.
of the victim. Just for everybody's future reference. I'm just correcting things as we go.
And see, it sucks. You can't erase shit out of
I
freaking
understand.
StreamYard
Yeah,
chat.
we just deal with it as we go. Don't worry. I got this.
Sorry, y'all.
A lot of topics today, and I'm going to walk through some topics we've already covered, just to ask some questions for clarification.
Okay.
First, during your relationship or the time that you knew Mr. Epstein, what did you understand his job to be?
I'm not sure I knew. It was never clear to me. But he could have been living on investing the profits he'd already made. I knew he was a finance guy.
And you just testified to Les Wexner being one of his clients. Did he ever make any other representations about who his clients were?
No, but I never asked either.
During the time that you knew him, did Epstein ever provide you with financial advice?
No,
Did he ever provide you with tax advice?
no,
Did you ever personally receive money from Mr. Epstein?
no,
Did Mr. Epstein ever loan you money in your personal capacity?
not to my knowledge.
So to be clear,
I'd like to point out something very strange. Both he and Hillary have fucked up left eyes. Both their left eyes, all fucked up and red, but not the other eye.
They get slapped by the same master.
I find it, I just noticing the details.
did
Yeah,
you ever
I've
see-
noticed that a lot. Jeff Bezos has that going on too a lot.
I don't believe I did.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And throughout today's questioning, we talked about the various properties that Mr. Epstein owned. You testified to have visited the Manhattan Townhouse. Is that right?
Yes, I did go there once.
And just for clarification, it's been reported and what we've seen from the files from the DOJ, Mr. Epstein decorated his home with creepy and disturbing artwork. Did you notice anything unusual as far as his decor at his
Keep in mind,
residence?
I was only on the first floor, ground floor. I did not see anything like that there in any of the rooms that I saw.
It's been reported that Mr. Epstein had cameras on his premises. Did you notice anything, any cameras at the Manhattan Townhouse?
I didn't, but that may have been the whole point.
Mr. Epstein apparently rented a property in Boston at one point. Did you ever visit that property?
No,
Did you ever visit Mr. Epstein's apartment in Paris?
no,
Did Mr. Epstein or Ms. Maxwell ever invite you to his property in Paris?
no,
Did you ever visit Mr. Epstein's home in Palm Beach?
no.
Were you ever invited?
I mean, I got this and then a Wired article about blood harvesting, the dark virality of Hollywood blood harvesting. But then so the man issues warning after 5-day cocaine binge left him with devil eyes and almost killed him. So I mean,
Remember-
you know,
Well, snorting
Remember-
that shit up there and busting them capillaries. Well, that's what that will cost
Yes,
some.
Remember the news
bleeding.
article of the
and the
people?
left side of his nose is fucked up too, just like Artie Lang lost his nose. Go ahead, sorry.
Remember that fucking news article about that guy who was found running down the street in a hospital gown screaming, "They're trying to kill me," and it turns out the hospital
Yeah.
had a wing where they were fucking
Yeah.
harvesting people?
Yeah.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
By Epstein or Maxwell to visit the Palm Beach property?
I don't think so.
Did you ever visit Ghislaine?
Trust me, there's a reason why a court made a judgment of $1 billion against Alex Jones. So smack everyone in the face and tell them, shut the fuck up. Don't ask questions.
Maxwell's New York townhouse?
Just let them harvest the people, damn it.
I don't even know what that is.
Why don't you mind your own business?
You don't need any homeless in your community.
Knew about the only thing.
Let them eat their Big Macs.
About Jeffrey
They're inconvenient.
New Mexico Ranch, and I never went.
They're
there.
asleep. They don't know what's happening to them.
They like it.
Did he
They're gonna
invite
make
to
you look
the
at
New
it.
Mexico Ranch?
Oh, God. Thanks, Marquez.
Just saying.
I didn't go.
You had to.
I know we did.
By then, I didn't.
See, that's why
Nobody
Dusty
else
show is
wanted to
way
look
more
at it.
fun
We
than
had
my
four
show.
things.
That's why Dusty's show is better than my show, because he has fun on his show. My show's no fun at all. Every once in a while we have a little bit of fun, but mostly it's nightmares from hell. Back to back nightmares from hell.
Go.
No shit.
I'm just saying.
Was there a reason?
That's why I call you Heavy Flow.
I didn't. I think it was as we got closer to the end that he said something about it.
Mr. President, in 2005, police in Palm Beach, Florida
I'm just
began
old.
investigating Epstein. In July 2006, Epstein was arrested for the first time for soliciting prostitution for minors. For the record, prior to Mr. Epstein's arrest, were you aware of any investigation into Mr. Epstein?
No.
On October 20th of 2005, police executed a search warrant for Mr. Epstein's Palm Beach, Florida home. Palm Beach Detective Joseph Carey spoke out about his belief that Epstein was tipped off about the raid since multiple computers expected to be at the house were missing when the search warrant was executed. To your knowledge, was Mr. Epstein tipped off about the October 20th search warrant in Palm Beach?
Is that something you know?
I don't know. I don't know. It's the first I've heard of it.
They're only asking for your knowledge. Mr.
No, it's not. It's not the first time you heard of it.
Mr. President, did you ever make any kind of attempt to influence the media's coverage of Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
At this time, I'd like to introduce what we've marked as Majority Exhibit 23. And this is Bates number EFTA 02792895.
One page.
It's fine.
Thank you.
Who's Shazza? I don't know who that is.
Fuck, all of a sudden these guys get questioned. They don't know anything. They don't
That's
know
what I'm
anyone,
saying.
anything. They don't know where they're at. They don't know anything.
Do you ever see that cop that arrested Jeff Gray in front of the fucking city hall?
Maybe, I don't
And
know.
then when they take him in for the deposition, he just goes, I don't recall, I don't recall, I don't recall, I don't recall. Like very, very flippantly and like antagonistically, as in do something, bitch. And that the only difference between him and this guy is they're better at pretending that they give a fuck.
Yeah.
The cop just don't give a fuck. This guy's pretending.
That alleged that you walked into Vanity Fair and threatened them not to write sex trafficking articles about your good friend Jeffrey Epstein. Mr. President, is this true?
No. No. Not,
How do you know it's true if you don't remember, dummy?
What do you think?
Because
Mr.
he says
Gray would
he's
make this
never,
claim?
he
You're
didn't
asking
do
me
it.
to have an
I
opinion
don't
about
know,
this.
but-
To phrase a point of mine. Can we not do that? Like ask him about the facts that he knows, as opposed to asking about the facts in other people's minds.
Here, I'll show you right now what you're seeing. You're seeing this.
I'm sure I've seen this guy.
Here, period.
Hey.
I'll let you know.
Do I have to leave?
Yeah,
Why?
because I'm instructing you. I'm giving you a lawful order to leave.
And if I don't leave?
You're going to.
Oh, this is God Bless the Homeless Vets.
All right, Mr. Jeffrey, you're free to go.
Jeff Gray, yeah.
Can I go? Can I say it?
No, you cannot say. You got to go.
So I don't go, I'll go to jail.
On
Yes.
your road.
You're give you a lawful order and not come back.
Mr. Gray said that he would like to stay there. Do you remember saying that you're not going to stay here, period? And why was Mr. Gray not permitted to stay there?
I can't recall.
Was Mr. Gray on a public sidewalk?
Yes.
Is City Hall a public property?
Yes.
Why was he not free to stay there and continue what he was doing?
I'm not sure.
But you told him that he wasn't.
See how his eyes change?
In his head, it's just like those monkeys that are clapping the fucking things together.
Just
His
saying.
mouth covered when he talks,
But look how his eyes
Hiding.
change
trying to hide what he's saying.
from when he says, I don't recall, to when he goes back into, I don't give a fuck about you. Watch.
You're not going to stay
Watch. Eyes like, oh, I'm listening. I'm really taking part.
here, period. And why was Mr. Gray not permitted to stay there
I can't recall.
That's
Watch,
disdain.
watch his eyes. Watch
on a public
his
sidewalk?
eyes.
Yeah, that's disdain.
and watch it gets
City
worse in the
Hall
second
of
one.
Public property.
Yes.
See?
Why was he not free to stay there and
Darker
continue
and
to-
darker. That's
Yeah.
ugh.
But you
I don't
told him that he wasn't. And
Watch
now-
his little slow rocks that he does too.
Yeah.
Then
He said they're like,
Everything's I don't
why
recall.
he had to leave, and you said, because I'm in
motherfucker.
I'm giving you a lawful order to leave. You remember saying that?
Yes.
All right. What was your authority for a quote lawful order that he must leave the public sidewalk on the public city hall?
Sure.
I'm retarded. I'm
Then
mentally retarded. I don't know.
that if he didn't leave, he was going to jail again. You remember saying that?
I don't recall.
You can't cite to me any authority that lets you, as a sergeant for the Waveland Police Department, to give a lawful order not to come back to public property.
No.
Jesus.
Is that Waveland Police Department or City of Waveland, Mississippi policy to tell people that they can't return to public property?
No.
Well, what was your basis
He really doesn't give a fuck.
for telling Mr. Gray that he couldn't?
He's just bad at hiding it. This is all cops and government representatives. He won't make it to like in the field unless he learns how to hide that. You got to be able to smile while you kill.
Yeah.
Stay there, and he had to leave the property under a lawful order.
I don't recall.
Isn't
You
it
didn't have
wonderful?
any authority. to
So
tell Mr.
cute.
Gray that he couldn't stay or that he had to leave the property, did you?
No.
But he will kill you. Heard that, right? Heard that.
He's not a
You
good
had
enough,
no lawful
psychopath.
authority to do this, right? Nope. But he will kill you if you don't do what you're told. He will. He'll kill you. And most of the people out there will support him in killing you.
They'll
Just so
clap.
you know.
We've learned they'll clap while they kill you.
Yes, they will clap while they kill you.
Back to blue.
I don't recall.
Yep. Till it happens to you.
You didn't have any authority to tell Mr. Gray that he couldn't stay or that he had to leave the property, did you?
No.
But they'll kill you for it if you don't do what you're told.
Mr. President, have you ever asked any other publication to shut down the story related to Mr. Epstein?
No.
And by any other publication, counsel, he's answered the question about Vanity Fair, correct?
Yes.
No, absolutely didn't.
Okay.
No.
So,
This is like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Mr. President.
Or did he have a painting of you in a dress?
Epstein's case to any government officials, including those in the Department of Justice or Florida
y'all
State
were-
Attorney's Office.
Fudge House.
On June 30th of 2008, Epstein pleaded guilty in Palm Beach County, Florida, state court to 2 felony charges, 1 count of solicitation of prostitution and 1 count of procurement of a person under 18 for prostitution. He was subsequently sentenced to 18 months in Florida County Jail and began serving his sentence on June 30th of 2008. To be clear, you have not had any direct contact with Epstein after his arrest in 2006. Is that right?
That's correct.
After his arrest or after the publication of when he went to jail in 2008? Can you just clarify the dates there?
I will ask another question. To be clear, you have not had any direct contact with Epstein after his arrest and when he was incarcerated in 2008.
Yes, to the best of my memory, that's correct.
Are you aware of any effort by Epstein to contact you while he was incarcerated in Florida?
I'm not.
Mr. President, who is Arnold Paul Prosperi?
I think that he's a son of a guy I went to Georgetown with,
Wow, what a lie.
Paul Prosperi. I think that's right. And I saw in all these things that my staff gave me that he was mentioned, but I don't think anybody said anything to me. I have no memory of that.
So is it your testimony today that and actually, let me back up here. So according to jail logs, Mr. Prosperi visited Epstein at least 20 times while Epstein was incarcerated in Palm Beach County Jail between 2008 and 2009. Based on what you just said, is it your testimony that you believe that to be the son of the man you went to college with?
It could be. But he didn't talk to me.
Thank you, Mr. President. Last week, Lex Wexner testified that Jeffrey Epstein often name dropped powerful people to give himself an air of credibility.
Yeah, see, I even just did a quick AI here because I'm like, this is fucked up. We're almost done. It's just a few more minutes. But I go, have any women directly accused Bill Clinton of Epstein stuff? Right? Just type in what I think. It says, as of early 2026, no victims or survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's have publicly and directly accused Bill Clinton of any sexual misconduct or abuse. Right? And it goes on. But like, why aren't I saw 31 people stand up and say they're not taking our accusations seriously. Yet we're calling this guy in that has no accusations against him whatsoever. Someone want to make that make sense?
They need a throwaway guy.
Humiliation ritual.
Did he ever do that to you? Brag about it?
Like I said, now, as far as anybody regular plebes that are out there on the street are concerned, as of when this deposition is done and when this goes and blows over, every crime that Hillary or Bill Clinton have been accused of, they have now been absolved of, as per 99% of the population of Earth. That's what they believe now. Right after all is said and done, they're going to say, well, they were already testified in front of Congress. If there was anything that they did wrong, they would bring it up. They don't understand how any of this works. That's how this is a humiliation ritual to take both of their crimes and absolve them of any responsibility. And the history books will show 100 years from now that they were absolved of all crimes.
People he knew in high places, kings, princes.
Yeah, he did a little bit.
Okay. Going back to what was mentioned earlier about the search warrant on October 20th in Palm Beach for Jeffrey Epstein. Mrs. Clinton testified yesterday. I think she mentioned that it appears he got a sweetheart plea deal, and I don't think anyone on this committee would disagree with that when Alex Acosta was the U.S. attorney down there. And we've already deposed Mr. Acosta, and we've got the transcripts and everything. There's a lot of speculation, as had been mentioned, that he may have been tipped off prior to the search warrant, that Epstein may have been tipped off. Are you aware that whether or not Sandy Berger may have tipped off Jeffrey Epstein?
The president just testified that he was unaware that anybody had been tipped off. So are you asking him to?
This explains why I was asked yesterday about him. But no, I don't. I know nothing about that, and I wouldn't.
Mr. Epstein was indicted by a grand jury on July 19th, 2006, according to an IRS Form 990 filed by the COUQ Foundation, a known Epstein entity. Mr. Epstein donated $25,000 to the William J. Clinton Foundation one day prior to Mr. Epstein's indictment. Are you aware of this donation?
Yes, sir.
Just triple checking.
Hey,
I wish everybody. Yes, of course. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, my apologies. You go first. It's your show.
This is no, sir. No. I was just going to say, if everybody would come up when they come up, either flip your camera on, or when you see that the banner's up, say something, because it's up for a reason. It's to wait to see if that's really you. So go ahead.
I wait. I only wait for.
You're very good.
I only wait for acknowledgement, just because I can't know if you can see my camera when I'm backstage or not.
Sometimes yes, but if not looking, I got 3 screens. Anyway, go ahead, buddy.
Oh, hey, what happened to your show earlier, brother, man? You guys were talking, and then out of nowhere, the show just ended.
Can you stick around for 7 minutes, less than 7 minutes, till this is done, so I can get this out of the way?
Yeah, most definitely. I would love to. I'll gladly stay and listen.
Because this video is specifically the reason, along with other things, but the fact that I just want to get these 2 gosh darn depositions done. Took 12 hours to get through 4.5 hours yesterday.
My apologies.
And I watched the last 20 minutes at the end of the show after everything had calmed down, right? And I was like, I got to get this out of the way. I don't want to start with the end of the Hillary one, right? So we get this out of the way. It's like 5-6 minutes, then it's completely done, and then we're gonna maybe have a conversation about that.
No, that
I would love to.
Wait, I have a question.
records showed that he'd given
When
$25,000.
were you aware of that, Mr. President? Were you aware of that?
No, now. I mean, when I was preparing for this,
Yes, sir. Did you solicit that donation from Mr. Epstein?
not personally, I didn't know.
Did someone else solicit it?
I have no idea.
Do you know why Mr. Epstein made that donation?
He's asking you to speculate about what
No,
Mr.
I
Epstein
don't.
would be thinking.
We try to raise a fair amount of money every year to pay the bills.
It seems to me that as investigators were narrowing in on Mr. Epstein, he may have been trying to earn some goodwill with you. What do you think about that?
It wouldn't work.
Right. Did it ever seem to you that Jeffrey Epstein was trying to suck up to you or get on your good side in order to further his schemes?
No, I didn't think about it that way. I thought he wanted to do what he said. But he was, very idiosyncratic.
Right. After his arrest in 2006, did you have any further contact with Mr. Epstein?
I don't believe I did, no.
Did anyone affiliated with Epstein, including Miss Maxwell, contact you on behalf of Jeffrey Epstein to discuss his arrest and the allegations against him?
No.
Did they ever ask, either Jeffrey Epstein or Miss Maxwell ever ask you for their assistance once Epstein was in trouble?
No.
Or once Miss Maxwell was in trouble?
No.
Did Jeffrey Epstein ever attempt to contact you while he was incarcerated in Florida?
No,
He didn't attempt ever to contact you.
not as far as I know, no.
Yesterday, during the deposition of Secretary Clinton, she suggested that we follow the money with Epstein, because there's a big question: how did he accumulate so much wealth? And I think you had testified earlier, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, that you didn't really know how he made his money. I mean, he had a big plane, and
I knew that he had made an extraordinary amount of money from Les Wexner, who was quite wealthy. I had no idea whether he had made enough to support the lifestyle that I saw.
and I assume you're aware Mr. Wexner testified under oath that he acted like he really didn't know Jeffrey Epstein very well, and which is kind of hard to believe because he paid him a lot of money. And
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah. Well, one of the things when we concluded the deposition yesterday, we asked Secretary Clinton's, for her advice moving forward in the investigation. And with respect to a statement she said yesterday, it was something that we've done on the committee, the majority has done on the committee. In the past, we followed the money. We subpoenaed bank records. We've subpoenaed suspicious activity reports from Treasury. Those were some of the things Ms. Clinton suggested. And in order to do that, obviously, we have to subpoena banks, specific banks for specific accounts. Do you ever recall in the conversations you had with Mr. Epstein, any particular bank that he was affiliated with, or any particular big banks that maybe he had deals going?
No, he never asked me about that.
Okay.
And with that, we can go off the record.
We can go back on the record. Mr. President, I just wanted to clarify one thing from the previous round. Our understanding of your
Yeah,
testimony
she's back.
today is that with respect to the dinner with Ms. Maxwell in Los Angeles, you were not actually sure whether or not that dinner occurred. Is that correct? Is that correct?
That is correct.
Thank you. As we start to close, is there anything you would like to add or clarify about what you've said here today?
You're good.
I think we're fine. I'm struggling because it's hard to know exactly what I knew when I knew it, given what I've learned since. It's become a kind of a compelling challenge, but I've tried to tell you what I knew then, and when you ask what I think now, I think you have, all of you, Mr. Chairman, you've had a chronologically challenging thing. You've got all the stuff that happened with Jeffrey Epstein, some of it as regards to President Trump going back to the late 90s. And that's a long time ago. And then what we learned later. So it's been difficult, but I have enjoyed it. You've been very respectful to me and given me a chance to talk.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
If you can think.
Yeah, I was questioning that choice of words.
Oh my God.
He got to reminisce about his old days, guys. Quit picking
I
on the
told
poor old
you.
fucker.
I told you that's what he was going to do.
He came, he saw, and he came again.
We just got to figure
That's what I said at the start of all of this.
policies. So
Sure did.
And the answers that you provided today are to the best of your
That's
recollection.
it.
Is that correct?
Yeah, the answers I provided today are what I believe at the time and what I think within my heart, including about previous testimony.
Great, thank you. Unless there's anything else you would like to share, we can go off the record.
I would like you to share your personal security number.
All right, I'm going to an AA meeting. Bye.
Oh, you're leaving?
Later, Austin. Have a groovy night, brother.
Bye, Austin.
See ya. I gotta go to a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, babe.
I don't
Keep
have
on
to
it.
go, but I want to go.
You should if you feel you need to. Yes, you should.
Keep on it. We'll be here later. Much
All
love.
right.
Just remember, Austin, AA is not for quitters, it's for doers, and I believe in you.
Me
Thanks.
too.
Bye.
Bye, hon.
Always listen to what everyone else says and not me.
Oh, we love you too, Cupcake.
Sure. I almost just called you the F word.
Do it. You won't. Because you know I'll laugh at you.
Oh,
You know I'll agree with you. I'll laugh at you, and I'll put on my best gay face, and you'll get mad.
That said it.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Classy. So now, I assume you missed the beginning of my show. This episode, part 2 of the Clinton deposition, Bill Clinton depositions. And I had explained how, because I'm streaming to both Crack Baby Go and Beth, I didn't feel comfortable losing my mind. So I thought the best decision was to shut down my show and go have a shower. So that's what I did.
I give you permission. Go.
Oh, no, he already did it.
Yeah, Harry did that.
Yeah, I missed it. So I don't know what happened after I left.
Well,
I didn't know he had listen. A whole bunch of things happened all at the same time.
Oh God.
And I'm dealing with the dynamics of running a panel at the same time as trying to do a whole bunch of shit. And then Denizen throwing shots, Mike's throwing shots, Landry comes up. He's a fool.
Is it part of the discussion that happened yesterday?
Yes.
All right.
And so then Mike rage quit, and then I rage quit because Mike's my friend, and I'm not liking if people don't feel comfortable coming here.
I didn't like what was
That's
said. in my-
why. That's why I called Denizen New Bones a while ago. Now, Denizen's not the only one that's culprit, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has good and bad days, right? So I try to just mitigate all of it. But you got 2 people throwing shots, and then one of the last things I said was, Mike, you're doing this so you don't get to complain later, right? Because let's say Denizen, like people were talking about, is having a bad time right now. Who knows, right? I want to show him grace. That doesn't mean you have to let him be abusive. But that's why I asked Mike to come up, and he didn't. He's probably asleep by now. Because what I don't understand is if somebody says, let's just pretend I don't already admit that I'm an alcoholic, and someone says, you have a problem with alcohol, man. And I go, why would my problems be any of your business?
It's only a problem when I run out.
I'm not the one that has a problem right now. So projection. That's all. That's what I would say, right? So like I think that people are bad at arguing, so they would rather fight than argue, right? Just because they're bad at arguing. So I just figured rather than make a fool of myself and attack everybody on the panel at the same time, like a normal barbarian, like I would normally do, I just said, story to the people who like me and the ones who don't, oh well. And I just walked away. And one of the last things I said before I shut down was, this right here, what's happening right now, is exactly why I walked away for 2.5 years. It's got all these people and their conflicting personalities. And if I sit here and actually pick these people apart, they're all going to cry. And then Dennison goes, I'm not scared of you. Well, every single fucking person that's ever said that to me in my past has become scared of me. So all you're doing is challenging me. You're literally standing in my house, pissing on my shoes and saying, I'm not scared of you. And it's like, okay, so you want me to make you scared? Like, I don't understand what the discussion is now. We saw how that turned out last year. And I'm supposed to just walk away. That's why I flipped the last time I was drunk, because I'm always expected to be the bigger man and just walk away, or take my lumps, or take accountability, and blah 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 blah. But I don't see anybody else holding anyone else accountable except for me. And the reason is because I'm open to the accountability, and all of you accept when people will not allow you to hold them accountable. See, I show vulnerability and I allow you people to come at me, whereas these other people will ban you, kick you off your panels, not come to panels that you're on, scared to death little bitches. There's a lot of these people around here. And I ain't shooking none of you bitches. But I do not like when people manipulate situations to make it seem like I'm the bad guy, and then make my own people that I associate with on a regular basis. And then they work behind the scenes, and I'm not making any accusations, but the truth is 97% of these people on these internets are slimy pieces of fucking shit. And if I actually start calling everybody out for everything that I fucking see, ain't nobody going to come to my show, just like it was before, because I tore everything to pieces and burned everything around me. And then people say they're not scared of me. But then when I make them scared of me, then I'm the bad guy. Right? I'm the bad guy.
You sound like
say, why do you take it so serious, 10th man? Because you just challenged me. You literally said, I'll do whatever the fuck I want, bitch, and you can't do nothing. And then when I do something, then I'm the bad guy. So I guess I'm just the bad guy. That's why I was so mad when I was drunk. That's why I was so mad when I was drunk. Because I'm just expected to just like Sarah said, it wouldn't be a big deal if I wasn't pissing in our own group, right? And it's like, oh, okay. So can we say that about every? And I'm not saying Sarah said anything wrong. She's right. But are we going to hold everybody to that same standard, or just me? Is it just me that gets held to that standard? What's that?
I said, I would hope you guys would hold me to that standard, to be fair. Like, I would hope I would be held at accountability standard. If I say something off tilt or off fucky, or, if I'm not genuine about something, I feel like I should be held accountable for my actions, just like everybody else should be held accountable for that.
Hi, random sock account. That's probably somebody we know, but is too much of a coward to come into on their real account. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know how to do sock accounts. I'm too retarded for that.
But it's incessant, right? And they all think they're so smart, and they're, oh, look how smart I am, right? And then when I finally am the one after I listen to someone mouth off, that's what I mean is like, should I message Dennison? Let's message him. If you are available, sir. So I'm trying not to talk shit about him when he's not here, but let me see here. Do this one. I don't even know how to use Discord. Here we go.
I understand where you come from, kind of, because like I'm the type of person that kind of keeps calm a lot of times, but then even though I get frustrated, I try to keep calm. But then there's that one time or a few times where I just erupt and people look at me like I'm crazy because I finally go erupt. But everything I go crazy about is the right thing. Now, and nobody can complain about it because I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, but see, this is the problem. I hold a grudge for years. Even after we make friends again, I still have that grudge. It never goes away. I hold on to it forever. I still hate people for shit that happened more than 40 years ago.
I used to be like that. I'm not gonna lie.
So, anyway, yes, we can have some fun, but it might go right back to nonsense. I did message Dennison. I think I've said enough, unless anybody else has any more questions. I'm just telling you, I don't even like being on YouTube. I hate doing this. I started doing shows again last year because people that were on Dusty's show and on Orthodox Guy's show said, hey, you should do a show. Right? And I'm like, I don't really like doing shows no more. And then I took a couple raids from Dusty's here and there and kind of felt it out and things were going good. And then I had the 3-week war and then all the hijinks that went along with that. And then I came back before Christmas and now I just feel like the same things kind of happening again. And I just don't know if I'm really like I said yesterday before I started my show yesterday, I said, saw on Pluto, they put all the Stargates up. I had to have a discussion with myself before I started yesterday's show. Do I just leave YouTube right now and watch Stargate for the next 6 months?
I gotta tell you, 10th, I actually can empathize with what you're saying. I found myself being pretty fucking short-tempered when it comes to bullshit lately.
I understand.
It does get under your skin real fast, especially when it's like you're trying to do so much stuff, and
well, that's
some
the thing,
people
Lou.
make it miserable, right?
That's the thing, Lou.
But there's some people who I fucking love to death, and I want to be here for it, and I want to do this shit and have a great time with them.
When I
It's
went to
just
have
going to make it miserable.
when I went to have a shower and said, oh God, what am I? Beth tried to call me. I declined. I walked up to the shower. And I'm like, okay, why is this getting to you? Because I want to tear people to pieces. Why do you want to tear people to pieces? Because they're acting like children. Why are they acting like children? Because the world is a terrible nightmare.
Yep.
How can I resolve this? 2 ways. Walk away or show them who the king of motherfucking YouTube is. And I've decided I have no choice but to show people. Like, there last year, I first came to Dusty's. Everybody loved 10th Man because he tore people to pieces. Then everybody loved 10th Man because he made them laugh. Then everybody hated 10th Man because he attacked an American. And then I went a little crazy for a while. And then I tried to stop going crazy. And I'm like right on the precipice, man. I'm right on the edge of madness right now.
I only giggle because I get it. I actually fucking get it.
Because that's what I was saying. I just wanted to get this fucking stupid Clinton thing out of the way. And I'm like, Just let me get this out of the way because I want to do this. I want it. Like that 6,000 to 8,000 meter discussion. I want to have that discussion so bad right now.
I think it was great, and thank you for letting me restream to my channel. I really, really appreciate it.
Me too.
Um,
Thank you very much.
As well as for helping me with shorts.
Oh, no problem at all. That
And,
literally takes me, like I told you, 5 minutes per short. I just go chop, resize, boom, and then upload. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's
Yeah,
something
this
else.
has become our daily go-to hangout, you know?
What's that?
Being over here on your channel.
Oh, yeah. And what I was saying to Lou is I have a lot of good people like Lou and Tot and Beth and my new friend Crack Baby Go and Mike. And, you know, I hate to be that guy to say things like, if everybody else is saying that you're the problem, maybe you're the problem. But, you know, maybe I'm the problem.
I think the world is the problem, right? It's poisoned, if that makes sense. And there's the only thing we can do about it is try to navigate it and fight our way through climbing uphill in the snow and ice all the time, year round. And you know what? Fuck it. We got this.
5 miles uphill both ways into snow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
That's how we roll.
There's a billion people in this world, and billions of people in this world, and everybody got an opinion, and everybody think they're right about their own opinion. So I mean,
Yes, like
it's always going to be
your
conflict.
opinion of me is not my problem. It's yours. So
Yeah, like I think it was Marcus Aurelius that said like everybody has an opinion, but everyone doesn't speak the fact or something like that. I might be misusing the quote that he said, but it's something in that way.
Just because everybody has an opinion doesn't mean all opinions are valid.
Yeah, basically.
If I say that's wet, and you say that's cold, and I go, yeah, it doesn't matter what temperature it is, though. It just matters that it's wet. And you go, no, the temperature is what I want to talk about. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what to do. So, is that enough for today? I think we've done enough. Because I
hey,
don't think
we got
Dennison's
through
coming.
the
Yes.
we got through the